In ancient times, the sacred mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?
Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, and good night to wherever you are. How are you doing? Hey, Gibbous. How are you
Hey,
doing
Bruno.
yourself? How was
Good,
your
good.
weekend?
Good, all good. Yeah. How's fam doing? Good.
Yeah, welcome
I'm good.
everyone. We've got Wicked U2, we got Paul Badmoon, we got Fred and Fert, and we got Paul Badmoon, which is the first time chatter. Although Paul Badmoon has won. Remember when we did a pickaxes giveaway like a really long time ago that we were giving those pickaxes for people to be able to play in the Lucky Miner show. So basically, Paul Badmoon has finally joined us, and I think he's going to claim it. This is going to be the first one. I personally have been expecting this moment for a long time when we get actually someone that won those giveaways to claim those NFTs, to claim those prizes to be able to mine here. So those are very different from the ones that we're going to have. The NFT drop, which will actually be the Sandbox wearable items that will carry on all the utility. And these ones that we have given away, I think it were like 6 months ago, they are passes for you to consume in the Lucky Miner show. So hopefully we will get to see Paul Badwin to use it today. And Batman, hey, how you doing, fam? By the way, I watched you building on the Underground Master, and god damn it, you and King of Crypto, you guys have mad skills. You guys are that quadrant is looking very, very awesome, I have to say. And let's see if people notice, and if not, I'll point out the elephant in the room a bit later in the stream today. After incoming, yeah. Afdark, one of the most beautiful and talented sound fam here in the space. We're just so lucky to have him.
Indeed.
But I'll let him know once he comes, if he raises us. Oh, by the way, let me add this beautiful, beautiful music into the background. Here we go. So how are you doing today? It's Monday, new week has started. There's a lot of things to be built. There's a lot to be accomplished. There are 24 hours per day, full week ahead. So what are you going to do? What are you going to build? Here at the Pickaxe Master, Gibbous, we do have some solid plans for this week.
Indeed.
Hey, you okay? Oh, we're being rated. Let's put a pause on that and just welcome everyone that has joined us now, and let's welcome as well Half Dark for raining us. Thank you, Half Dark, for the raid again, and hope that you had an amazing stream. I'm pretty sure it was an amazing stream because all the content you share is just to everyone that's building. All the tips, all the tricks that you give, explaining how to use Logic, how to use the Vox Edit. You're such a valuable community member here at the Sandbox, I have to say, and we are just more than happy and lucky to have you. And I want to say hello everyone that has joined. I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Monday. Let me just repeat back again. The week has just started, so there's a lot of things to be done during this week, and we are excited to get our hands to work. And Gibbous, we were saying that we have a lot of plans for this week, right?
Indeed, yes. So maybe someone know so that we are. This month is really special for Pickaxe Master, and we are finishing this map. Basically, I'm working on the last thing that we are planning to build here, and this week it will be done. So yeah.
Finally, it's been a long time building this, and being able to say like, okay, this week we're wrapping things up. It's just like feels like forever. We've been here forever with you. And welcome everyone. Hey Panda Pops, how you doing?
Oh, Panda Pops.
I'd
Hello,
love
Panda.
to have you guys appear on the official Sandbox stream. Reach out to me. We will, Panda Pops, and thank you for the invites. We're going to have the NFT drop very soon on the 30th of November. And speaking in which, I have to say, since no one pointed out the elephant in the room, I'll point it out myself. So let me just do this quick thing real fast here. So as you know, we've got a couple of pickaxes. The first pickaxes that will be minted, that have already been minted, but will be sold on the Sandbox marketplace. So that's the first pickaxe collection. And as you know, we want to bring you utility, we want to bring you cool stuff. And let's show one of the first partnerships that we did, and which is going to bring together and closer the metaverse with physical worlds. And let me just do this real fast. We've been hinting this for a long time, I have to say. Check it out, straight, directly from Italy. I don't know, this is...
Just give me a second. I will probably turn off the filter. Just give
There's
me a second.
filter, yeah, this is not going well. Gotta have one. Oh. So, let's see if I can get this close. Okay, there we go. So what is this? This is getting like... let me check. Okay, I have the green
Probably
light.
to turn off
the digital green.
Yep.
Okay, how do I do that? Just give me 1 second. I'm learning how to do this stuff real life. So here, it should have... Okay, here it is. Digital green screen. Let's take the green screen and just put it no effects applied. Okay. It should be about it. Okay, perfect. Here we go. So, look at this. This beauty. So this is the pickaxe pendant made by Di Donna, which is an Italian luxury brand. This one, okay, let me just keep holding this for just a bit, just one more time. So this one, it is one of the NFTs, and I should be able to get it. Oh, thank you. I'm on big screen right now. Perfect. So let me go real fast to the Sandbox websites, and if you want to go with me, you can do this itinerary as well. So you can go to shop on the Sandbox marketplace.
Oh,
there you can search for collections. What happened? Oh, here he is. Oh, I'm out of screen. I'm still trying to get this. So you can go here on shop, check for the collections, and when you go to explore collections, you'll see that there is a new collection in town, the new cool kids in town, which is the Pickaxe Master. And I'm going to click here on a specific NFT that will be sold also on the 30th of November. Only 10% of the collection will be sold on the 30th of November. Everything else will only be obtainable through gameplay, which means that only by crafting, by mining, by getting the resources, you'll be able to get these pickaxes, which means that very few NFTs will be sold, 10% of it. And in this case, we've decided to put a bit more because they're so scarce. So here it is. This is the same NFT. This NFT that you can get also comes with the claimable physical edition. And this means that the claimable edition, it has this part gold, this part as silver, and this with the gemstone. In this case, this is a ruby, and I believe it will be a choice of having an emerald, a ruby, or a sapphire. So this pickaxe will be able to be obtainable by you, so you can get that pickaxe on the Sandbox, you can wear it on the metaverse, and you can wear it on yourself, so on your avatar and in your person. And this is one of the things that we want to keep bringing and bridging, which is the metaverse with physical. And this is the very first partnership that we have did with Di Donna. So back again to the stream. Gibbous, help me out. Put us back. Let me get this one here back again. So I think I have to get here back to digital green screen, and it should be all good. So you can apply. Okay, now we're back to it. So we have just received this today. I did the unboxing video, which I'll be posting later on, so you guys can check how it was the surprise. Oh, got these wrong. So you can check how it was the unboxing of it, and I have to say it comes with a really, really cool packaging. Didana does not how do you say it? Do less in the details. They do pay attention to all the details. And also with the NFT, there's also another cool thing that we want to say, which is the utility of it. So not only this NFT will get you all the utility you can get from all the other pickaxes, because this is a legendary one, you will also get utility from Didana, which is a VIP pass to their lands. Now, 30th of November, very, very special date for us. It will be a milestone, an amazing, incredible, one-of-a-kind milestone. The first time that we get the NFTs in the marketplace. That does not happen every time. That only happens one time. And so we're just too excited. We're just too happy to have this happening right now. It's what a time to be alive. Who cares if it's a bear market? We're just happy to be building and to be creating, to be part of the future as well. Now, again, let me say a welcome to everyone that has already joined. Let me just scroll up a little bit to name everyone, and thank you for being here, and hope that you're having an amazing Monday. So we got Sparky Snickle, the Yoke, we got Batman again, Hold Hill, how you doing? We got Panda Pops again, Alf Dark, Vivox, Kurazemi, Blue Tulip, Drakusha, Go West, OG Shakespeare. Hey Shakespeare, how you doing, fam? By the way, I have to say that quadrant you guys are doing, you and Maddox, it's looking damn sweet. Pineapple Pen, a Poodle Pen, how you doing, fam? By the way, I minted one of yours from Pineapple Pen, a Poodle Pen. He's doing a really cool collection. By the way, if you want to throw the link here on the chat, please do so. That's one of the coolest minting features I've ever seen here. Vox Maker Mark, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, everyone. We got Femican Corcuter as well. Jesus, or Gwiz is us. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Sorry if I did it wrong. And welcome, everyone, back again to the Pickaxe Master here that we're building. Do you want just to... Okay, we're seeing a lot of blocks, Gibash. Do you want to give just a general view of what we're doing here? Or just to let everyone know what's happening?
So this should be a boss room. Yeah, and it should be a real magical one. So what I'm using a lot of Outer Studios assets to make some sort of, not a maze, but just a shaft system, and it will lead basically all the ways will lead to that same first room. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm working now on that. Just noticed that we need this asset right here.
We've been asked if there's any NFT giveaway, and we have just did it, the first NFT giveaway, which is live on Twitter, by the way. If you guys have not checked it yet, you can check it. That post was done today. We will be doing a giveaway of 1 silver pickaxe per day as a countdown until the 30th of November. And then on 1 of December, the winners will be announced and NFTs will be given away. So please feel free to participate. Those pickaxes, not only they're cool pickaxes, that they also serve as a pass. So it's a common one. We've got a common pickaxe, which is the silver, and that pickaxe not only serves as a wearable in the sandbox, but it also serves as a pass into the play-to-earn ecosystem we're building. And what does that mean? What does that entail? What's the play-to-earn ecosystem? So there's multiple things we're building here, and there are multiple ways to play the game and play-to-earn as well. Starting with, so the first one to be delivered is to be the mining sessions. And what are the mining sessions and how they will proceed, and at least how do we want them to proceed? we're expectant, and our expectation is to be featured on Alpha Season 4. With that, when we get the game on Alpha Season 4, it means that it will be accessible for you to play the game. And for you being accessible to play the game, it means that we can run some challenges, some tournaments, or some leagues, which is one of those that we're going to have. We're going to have a mining season, which will be some sort of tournament, some sort of league. And what does it mean? You'll be playing the game free to play, like you can do with any other Sandbox game at this stage during an alpha season. And by completing the quests and by mining, you will obtain the resources, you will obtain the prizes, which at this stage, without wallet integration, there's no way to automatically for you to claim it in your wallet. So it's like some sort of demo version until we get wallet integration so that the full game is out. Until then, we have this demo version, which you can complete quests and get pickaxes and then trigger all the logic for you to mine. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to mine and you're going to record your gameplay to upload to YouTube so we can check it that you're not doing any shady stuff, because we've seen that it's going to give more trouble to us to verify it, all the videos, but we'd rather have that trouble than having the system exploited. So that's one. Then you take a screenshot. The best miners, the ones that can get the most resources of them all, they will enter a leaderboard. In the end of that mining season, the top, which we still have to decide how many top places there will be, will get some prizes. What we are also planning to do is to get 2 types of leaderboards, which will be the leaderboard that will have the common pickaxes and the rare pickaxes. They will have these prize pool, and then we have a different prize pool for the ones that have an epic and a legendary pickaxe. So there's going to be 2 distinct prize pools. The thing is, there are way less epic and legendary pickaxes, so your chances to get those prizes are much bigger because you don't have much competition. So we want to provide, this is just the base. This is where we start. Start as utility. From there, we'll just keep adding utility to these pickaxes, as we believe that the future of NFTs and gaming will come down into utility that you can put on it. The more you can put it, the more valuable eventually it will be, because they are usable. They have utility, so to speak. The next thing that we're going to do right after, and let me just give a quick shout out to Batman TV for being an awesome human being and giving away those Goblin battle cards. By the way, Goblin Gang, let's go! We've got a new Pickaxe Master quest down at the Kingdom of Sakar and Batman. If you're kind enough, can you tell us in which page of the draft gallery it is, so everyone that's watching this stream can go afterwards, play Kingdom of Sakar, and check out the amazing game that King of Crypto Games they've been developing. They've got like about 5 or 6 expansions. They're top creators, always building. So go check them out and check out for Batman TV when he tells you in which page it is on the 238, says the Yoke. Okay, so it should be around that. Some pages backwards, some pages forward, you'll find it. Kingdom of Sakar, don't forget the name. So what we're going to do, and this is more related to the roadmap itself, which is once we get to finish this experience and we send it to appreciation for the Game Maker Fund, because they will be reviewing the game, check if there's bugs, there's things to be fixed, etc. There's a certain of things that we have to go through by, and we will be reviewing those as we get their feedback. And while we do that, we'll be working on the second play-to-earn expansion, which also has a free-to-play component, which is where everything sort of originated from. So this game has come from a board game originally. And of course, we want to give you the possibility to play the board game as well, so you can see how things developed. So how did you come from the board game into the metaverse? And we hope that also feels or serves as an inspiration for other board games that can feel like, okay, I can do from board games to the metaverse, and this is possible, this is feasible, and actually it is an easy transition. You just have to build it. I think it will be also a great opportunity for other board game creators. With that said, the game, as the digital version of the board game, it will be available at our website, and it will be completely free to play. So you'll be able to create a room, invite your friends, and play together. It's a game that's multiplayer. It's up to 4 players, and then you just can invite like that and play any time of the day. It will be on the website, so free to play. Now, the pickaxes, again, they will serve as a pass. We will be throwing special tournaments from time to time, which will be play to earn tournaments, and you can win sand tokens in those tournaments. Which means that by getting one of those pickaxe NFTs, now you get first access to the mining seasons, which are the first play to earn type of game, and then the board game tournaments, which will be the second. And after that, we have more ready for you, because we're going to have the crafting system. Once we have PvP enabled by the Sandbox, we're going to have the Fantasy League tournaments as well, and more stuff even for the website. So get ready for all of that to happen. And I had something in my mind that I wanted to say, but it just flew right over. I hope it come back. Now, Gibash, I have to say, you're making a really big room.
For me, it's very small. It seems like I'm trying to get more space so that I have this idea of how it could look inside my head. I mean, slowly going for that. So basically, what I'm imagining here. So we will have. We have to choose which one. I think blue. Blue is the color that we will go here for. But we will make this room look quite magical, in sense of crystals.
I like that.
But we want to do that with as little assets as possible. So first of all, I'm just roughing the terrain and the path. So we have
these are Outer Studios assets. I can see it. We've got a pass.
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting more complex.
Yeah. So basically, it's very simple. It's basically, if you go any of those ways, it will finally lead you here. But what I want to do is maybe we will be able to make spawners of skeletons, which come from different sides of maybe three sides or somewhere, but that they come from somewhere of this from those tunnels. Like while you are fighting with this boss,
I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Though I'm figuring now how we will gonna make the bridges, but I'm thinking...
Why don't we have like the Outer Studios planks? Can't we make like some sort of wooden type of and I think also there's the Sandbox type of bridge, the suspended bridge. I'm not sure if that's a Sandbox asset. Oh, that one. Yeah,
so
I don't know, that was just a wild thought that I was looking at. That
yes,
could have some really cool bridges.
I looked at what kind of bridges there are. How I did not spell this right. My spelling is terrible. My God. So we have this one, or this one.
I have to say, I like more the broken one. It's like it's been a lot of fights there, you know. That's already the. I'm not sure. I think that's like I said, when you trust each other's skills, like I feel like my opinion is redundant because whatever opinion I give, Gabe is
No, no, no,
is
no,
just
no, no,
going to
no.
do double the amazing.
Your opinion is very, very helpful. Any opinion is very, very helpful. Of course, maybe not toxic opinion, but basically, I think that yeah, it's just self-explanatory that it's hard to, not easy
And
to
you know,
find
you
the
know
best
what,
solution.
you know what I was thinking, Gibbous. Before we continue to building, I think there's some people here that have never checked this, and it feels like okay, this is still at the pretty basic level. So I just wanted to, what if we go on play modes and just to show how it works and just explore a little bit. Oh, we got someone here we need to ban because thank you, we could you too. You were fast. We're getting some spam here. No room for spam. Oh, also forgot we have the banners. Hell yeah, we got the banners. I always forget to put these ones. So if you want to check any past videos, you can check the YouTube page. Go there. Put a follow there as well. We're always streaming on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter at the same time.
So yeah, so this
Also, we
is
can-
the spawn.
Mhm.
Right here is the place where you spawn. That's the entrance to the mountain. Right here is an iron house. It's the
This
first
is
building.
Dandan, the Dandan house.
The Denden house. He's the first dwarf that
Arrived to the Misty Mountain.
arrived
Yeah.
to the Misty Mountain. Yeah, and yeah, further on, we have, of course, by now we have all of this infrastructure right here.
So these maps some sort of divides in two places, which is the outside, and the outside it's everything that happens around the mountain and inside the mountain. I would say those are the two main places. So here it's the dwarf village we got there. Can you go to those dancing dudes? So right here we've got some party going on. We've got one of the goblins from Kingdom of Sakar. It looks like we're having a party in here. Dwarfs and goblins dancing. Let's go. Hey, Roxy Miguel, buenos dias. How you doing? And right there, right over there, so we also DC some sort of social hub as well. So we got here all the partners. We got Didana here as well, the ambassador and the Centurion. We did not do the writings for them, but we will do it during this week for the goblins and for the Didana NPCs right here. This is the merchant, which has some really cool stuff over there. This is the blacksmith, where we're going to have a very simple kind of crafting, like very, very simple. We don't want to overextend it here because we'll have a dedicated map just for crafting, for you to get those resources, those prizes, and then craft it into new NFTs. For example, if you get one of these silver pickaxes, by collecting resources, you'll be able to upgrade it to a gold pickaxe, and then upgrade from a gold pickaxe to a ruby pickaxe, and then to a diamond pickaxe. And for example, if you own a diamond pickaxe, you'll be able to craft the collab partnership items as the Didona pendant. So there's some sort of vertical way to craft and an horizontal way to craft. And Kurosami is asking, is it expensive to get involved in the sandbox, or is everything free to play? Kurosami, this is an open economy, an open world, and an open way. There's free to play, there's pay to play, there's play to earn. I think that there's every type of model in here, and they can all cohabit and coexist at the same time. Nothing stops from having your creators to making a free-to-play game, to having social hubs just to get along with your friends, for having, for example, streaming hubs to get concerts, to get fantasy leagues. There's going to be just a big ecosystem that everyone is doing their part in doing something different. For example, here at the Pickaxe Master, there's going to be free to play. You can just play the game and try it out as you want. But you can also do play to earn. So you can get some pickaxes that we'll be showing how the logic works, and then you can get some prizes as well and be part of the ecosystem. There's nothing to trade. So here we got Dunstremus, by the way, which is the banker. And this is some sort of riddle that has been going on for 6 months. And should I say it? Should not.
No.
Oh, okay. So Dunstremus, there's something about that guy that no one has ever noticed. Let's see who gets to be the first one to noticing it. And I know Wicked, you too. You told me not to share it. So also, apart from this, we got some side quests that will be giving you pickaxes. We've got one quest which is to help one of the dwarves to find the bags to get the miners ready to go to the mountain. We've got the geology quest, which you are going to help him to retrieve some educational resources, for example, educational sand, dirt, gravel, clay, stone. And he will be throwing at you some fun facts about those minerals or those resources. Then we've got the climbing quest, and we've got the steel braids quest, which is basically the lore. We still got the... I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for the NFT drop, but we still got the NFTs just laying down in here. We'll be deleting these. This was just for recording. And by the way, Gibbous, I was watching one of the trailers the other day. I was like, God damn it, this was so easy to do. Why did we not think about it? So what was it? I was looking at this screenplay, this recording. I was like, wow, it's so stable. How did they record this? Like, this is just no glitchy, just very, very stable. Imagine this, Gibbous. You do a moving platform and you just jump into it. And the platform moves in the direction you have programmed, right? So that way, you can do first-person camera, and you don't have to move at all. The platform moves for you, and you just have to press record, and it goes. So it's like, yeah, this is way easier way to make it, and it does look more professional. But hey, I think it's good the way we did it. I'm not ashamed. I'm not. I would do it again. I'm very proud and very happy with the result that we got. So what do you think if we get a pickaxe and we just mine a bit, just to show how it works, so we can explain just a little bit further?
Of course.
Right here, we'll be changing this a bit. So this guy, which is Ogil, is ready to sell you pickaxes, which will be a function that we hope to be available whenever we have wallet integration. So you should be clicking one of those, it will pop up your wallet. I think it will happen that way. You confirm the transaction, and then boom, you got the in-game item. Not the NFT, but an in-game item. Now what we're going to do is that you'll be clicking there and it will say, oh no, this function is still not available. Let's wait until we got the wallet integration. Until then, you can complete some quests and get some pickaxes. And by getting those pickaxes that will be rewards of the quest, then you can return them to Ogil and turn the logic of mining. So now that we have bought that pickaxe, we can mine anything we want. Well, we can mine any mineable block we want, not everything, of course. Let's get this logic breaking down. So we've got a system that every pickaxe, it has an HP. HP has hit points for the pickaxes, which means that you got all of those right now. Which means that those pickaxes, not the NFTs, but the in-game items, which... Oh, you did collect it. Oh, there it is. So this one, it will grant you 25 hit points. So you got the iron with 5 hit points, the silver with 25, the gold with 50, the ruby with 100, and the diamond with 500 hit points. Which means that by getting that pickaxe, now you have all of these hit points available for you to spend. And how are you going to spend? It will be your own strategy, which means that the sand blocks, they take away 1 hit point every time you mine them. Let's break this one. Pachoo! And we get an RNG system going on that will give you either a prize or a non-prize. This way, we got educational materials, which are the correspondent to the non-prize. Although you can complete quests with these educational resources and get a free pickaxe for your playtime. Now we got the sand that takes away 1 hit point. Then we got the dirt blocks that take away 2 hit points. Then we got the clay that will take away 3 hit points every time you mine. And then the gravel that will take away 4 hit points every time you mine. And lastly, we've got, so here's an iron ore. This is a prize. Right now, what we can do, or what it will be available to do, is, and just to end, the stone blocks it will take away 5 hit points, just to end that. Okay, so back again to the iron ore. The iron ore, it's a prize that when we have wallet integration, you'll be able to trade those prizes back to you as sands. Or you can claim and get this iron ore and stay with it, and wow, nice, we got a copper ore. You can get these prizes and get them as NFTs, which means that they will be the resources you will be using and gather for then to craft your new pickaxes. For example, that copper ore will for sure be used to make the copper pickaxe, which is a very, very nicely built pickaxe. And that the copper was done by Rex Roach, and the Didona was also made by Rex Roach, which you probably know him because he's participated in a lot of game jams. And everything else was made, all the other pickaxes were made by Gush, which is an amazing and talented creator that has been building these games since Genesis. And do you want to pick it up some of those so we can also show how it works later on, the quest?
Quest of geology?
Nah, let's just go for the trading. Because for the geology will take away some time. We recommend for you to be picking it up. You don't want to leave a lot of stuff in the map. Go ahead.
Just a second. Now I know how to capture sound of a game.
Okay.
So just a second.
And by the way, if any of you has questions or doubts or anything about either the Pickaxe NFT drop, the utility, the game modes, the game maker, Fox edits, anything, just let us know. We're here and we'll try to help you as best as we can. We got in-game sound now?
It should be. Let me open the chat. Maybe.
I'm actually not hearing anything, I have to be honest. No footsteps.
Because I see that OBS is recording, but no. I remembered it's because OBS. Yeah.
No footsteps for you. No collecting sounds for you. No cha-ching or cha-chow. We can make it like ventriloquist. Cha-ching, cha-chow.
But then.
No sweat. Don't worry about it. I bet people are just chilling with this medieval tavern music. It's a cool music. I do like this type of medieval music.
I'm so used to running that I cannot even make jumps.
Here we go. Another ale, please. We need to get the tavern done. Okay, here we are. This is the vault. And here at the vault, it's where you'll be able to claim your prizes for send tokens back again. In this case, we got this iron ore. We'll go here, and Dunstrom is got like, these weigh about 5 grams of iron ore, so let's pay you some sand for it. And we go there. You want to trade the reward for sand? Like, okay, yeah, I want it. Gimme.
I pressed cancel.
Gimme.
I pressed cancel.
Oh, you pressed cancel.
And it throw it back. Yeah.
Throw it back. It's like, you know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to use it for crafting. And then you go like, I changed my mind. This time I'm really going to trade it for sand. Like, I don't want this iron ore to craft anything. Oh no. here we go. So we got these as a symbolism token. This should open your wallet and give you sand, but at this stage it's not possible. So it says here, you can see on the name, it's called Trade Sand. We've got a wicked name there to name tag everything. So basically, let me try to move. It's already disappeared. No worries. You can go to quest items and see the name that actually has the price of that. It has the price of the prize there. Go on quest items just to show the name.
Just a second, I noticed a funny thing. Just right. I can.
Next round's on King of Crypto. Hey, a nail for everyone. I would say it's too early. It's Monday, but I'm good. Let's have another round. This one is sponsored by King of Crypto. Hell yeah. Okay, let's trade another iron ore. So there we go. This is a good iron ore. Let's trade it. Dan Stramus is giving us another coin. As you can see, it says there 0.02 sand, which means that this iron ore should be worth 0.02 sand. It might sound a little bit, but imagine having millions of playing this at the same time. The amount of sand that's going to be mined per hour, it might be big. So we need to keep this scalable. If we put things too high, imagine that sand goes to $10 a token. These would be pretty much very hard to play the game. So by having these rewards lower, we can make this game accessible for everyone. Here we go. Oh, we got there some. It disappeared. It was the copper. Boscular did not check that one yet. So this one, we know it happened, but we have not fixed it yet. Let me take a note on this so that after the stream, we do review on that. Okay. Noted. So we can fix it. It's pretty cool that a lot of times when we're streaming here, we're also testing everything to exhaustion. We do it on the back end, we do it on the front end, or I don't know if we should call it on the front end where we do it live as well, because it's different playstyle. We try different things. We got the geology quest now, and these quests basically it will be up even on the final version of the game, and for that what we want to do is to reward you. So when you get these educational stones or educational material, it means that you got a non-prize. And even when you get a non-prize, after you collect and complete these quests, we want to reward you for your gameplay. So you'll be getting free pickaxes for you. Here we go, another educational sand. We'll have to collect it, fill it up until 15, and then it's going to trigger the dirt, and then afterwards it's going to trigger the clay, so on and so on until we finish all the quests. Or all the geology quests, of course. Yeah, I was seeing, I think that the World Cup will start.
No, I think we lost your sound.
I got frozen. I'm not sure if I'm still on stream.
You are, at least from my end.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Even the music stopped. Okay, I think my network just... something happened here. We lost the music. I don't know why.
No, I think it's good.
Let me try to... It is? I'm not hearing on my end. Okay, well, it is what it is. We'll go with it. So yeah, this was just to show for everyone or anyone that is new around here that has never seen the game. We just wanted to hop in to the Misty Mountain and show how to play it. And good morning, Crafter. How are you doing today? By the way, I just got your video, and I think we can go back to editor mode now. Probably showed enough of the game. And for everyone that does not know, we're hosting with Outer Studios a game jam, which is a game jam that everything that has been built, it's been streamed. So we're collecting all those VOD files, all those video files, and I was about to say we just got your video from the last stream, Crafter, and we're going to make a compilation of these speed builds. Let me get these really fast for you as well, which is the Medium article. With this Medium article, it's much better explained, I have to say. Here it is. This is a speed build. Speed build, that's the rules. The basic rules are 4 teams, 8 creators. So 2 creators per team. We've got Maddox and OG Shakespeare. We've got Batman and King of Crypto. We've got Crafter and Carrot Rose. We got Fred and Ferd and Roxy Miguel. 4 teams, and we've got a 1x1 divided by 4 quadrants. We have entered now on week 4, and I just reminded I forgot to write something, but I'll be writing right after. Okay. We have entered week 4, and the rules are very simple. You can stream minimum and maximum 2 hours per week. Everything that is built live. It has to be built on the live stream. That way, we can also do a game jam, but in a way that also gives back to the community in terms of showing how a map.
We are losing your voice, Bruno. Yeah, it's a really cool contest. See those builders just build for 1 or 2 hours, and to make this kind of experience is just stunning. For me, it's just stunning. I think Bruno,
Am I
you're
back?
You're back. Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. You were saying, by the way?
I just really am stunned with the skills and result of those builders, what they are making, and I'm very interested to see how those 4 quadrants are completely different, like from even build style, and they are like so looking good together in one map, because you can definitely see that that this is made by different creators. So it's very interesting to see. Yeah.
Indeed. And one of the coolest things, personally, I believe, is that everything is being built live. So it's also a way to give back to everyone that's joining in, stepping into creating on the Sandbox, as it serves as some sort of myth buster, as like, okay, this map actually took us a long time to build. We're getting this built into exhaustion, into every single little detail. But for this social hub, which is the Underground Master, it's being speed built. And for something that's being speed built, the quality level is really high. So you can see that with that amount of time spent building a map, what you can actually reach. And since everything is live documented, we can actually show it like, no, this is real. Everyone took 2 hours per week to do this. And by the end of 6 weeks, we got all of these map designs. So it's some sort of way to also make an educational video. That's why we're getting all these videos from the streams and then make a compilation out of it. In the end, we'll make some sort of time lapse so we can show it like fast forward building from scratch and then going fast forward until the completion of the map, and say something like, hey, if you spend 1 hour per day throughout 60 days, so you'll be building for 60 hours, you can reach up to this stage, because this was built into the same amount of hour time frame. It will be as an incentive for like people, so you don't get like overwhelmed, like, oh, this takes too much time to build, I cannot do it, this is too hard, this is impossible. No, just spend 1 day, 1 hour per day, and then keep doing regularly. And by the time you've noticed, you've accomplished and built something as complex as this. Also with that, we've during those streams, the different creators, they lay down different tips on how they do stuff. One of the other goals we have with this game jam is to trim and get all of those cool tips and tricks that everyone has to share, because everyone has a different view on how to approach the game. God damn it, I've broken. Oh no, I'm back. I was about to curse like, getting the Candy's internet.
When internet is down, it's all right, yeah. Like,
God damn it. So yeah,
It's not
that's
like a
another
nerd.
thing. We want to make the tutorial videos for you to get also some nice tips and tricks from all the creators. That way it serves as an educational purpose as well as a way to give back to the community. And I think that I'm happy to be able to provide that support as well to everyone. That in the opposite, we have learned from a lot of creators. For example, we've learned a lot from Panda Pops, that has been streaming about Vox Edit for God knows when. And she is being just over and over time giving out a lot of information on how to build on Vox Edit, answering all the questions, and even with the leaderboard, it's just being insane the amount of support she's been giving. I have to say, everyone, I know that you were not doing Sandbox, and you got invited to join on the Sandbox team, and you started to work on Vox edits, and you just constantly been working and giving those tips. And I have to say, for example, Althork, that has raided us, he has been doing, since I remember joining, I bought my first land on the 3rd of November, so 1 year ago, last year. And Althorp was already streaming and giving those tips, and I remember watching him just to like, oh wow, this is how you do stuff, and just learning in general. For example, Cyber Dragon, Andy Ritchie, Alex Flores also used to do some sort of building and explaining. I think he does not do those anymore. I kind of miss it, I have to be honest. I do like to watch streams that people are building and sharing their tips, because in the end, we've got 168,000. Did I say the number right? It will be around that. It will not deviate. 160,000 lands to build. So there's a lot of things to build. With that many things to build, the more tutorials that are found online, the easier it will be for new people to join in to build. For example, you think of Minecraft. Now you look at Google or YouTube, and you find tutorials to do anything and everything. It's just easy to get started, and that's when you know you have a healthy platform. Is when you have someone new. It's like, okay, how do I work with this? You type on YouTube, and you just get like a bunch of tutorials to help. You can even choose like, I like to learn more from this person rather than the other. And I think it's going towards that way. Everything is going from having more and more creators, more streamers to be sharing their tips, their tricks on how to build, their vision, and having all of those different visions. It will just enrich the community and will enrich the creators. That we are all creators, either we want it or not. We are always creating. Some are more actively, some more passively. But I can imagine, like, for example, you've been a player for over 1 year at the Sandbox. You just know the Sandbox ecosystem. And I can imagine one time it was like, why do I know I've been following this platform so long, why do I do not create my own NFT? Now that we know the roadmap, it's about things that take time to get rolled out. For example, the land staking to get gems and catalysts. I was like, okay, now I can get gems and catalysts. They're being sold off the secondary on the marketplace. I can just mint my own NFTs. Why not? I've been in this ecosystem for so long, so let's do it. We should be able. So by having all those tutorials online, it will just make it easier for everyone. And with this contest of the Underground Master that we've been doing with Outer Studios, and as you can see, we've got some assets here. They've got these underground kits. So it just felt like a perfect matchup. They've got the underground kit, we've got the mountains. Why not make a team together and make a game jam together? easy peasy. It was just like it was already there. It was already mounted for us, like the concepts. With this game jam, we'll be getting all those clips and make some nice tutorials for it. I already got a bunch of them. I'll start to assembling them on the Adobe Premiere, and I'm very excited to get what will be coming out of that. Now, again, if you have any question regarding the Game Maker, I think that's the tool that me and Gibbous we're most versed on. For Vox Edit, it's mostly well, the experts are by far Rex, Roach, and Gush. There's no way. Gibbous does. He's been working also on Vox Edit lately.
It's a
he's
skill that I think you have to at least try to use it.
I tried it.
It's a fun program. It's a really fun program.
It is. I have to tell my own experience on Vox Edit. When I discovered the Sandbox, it was like, oh wow, I can build my own stuff. It's like, okay, let's download Vox Edit. I tried to do a bass guitar, and after 4 hours of spent on Vox Edit, I drew a very, very badly drawn shape of just the bass of the bass guitar. I was like, wow. I know, like, Bruno, you suck at drawing. Why you do this to yourself? Why do you? It's like, this is not going to work. You have to. Okay, you're good at making games. You're not good at drawing stuff. Like, just accept it. As the sooner you accept it, the easier it will be for you. So that's why, like, okay, we need to get a team. Like, we need to get like-minded people and just to make the game happen. And that's pretty much how the Pickaxe Master started. Like, okay, Gibbous, as a background, Gibbous, you want to tell, like, what was your first experience in building before you even started to get here on the Sandbox, and then how everything just went through?
Actually, my story, how I come to the Sandbox, is probably on my phone. I found information that Deadmau5 is planning to make a concert on the Sandbox, and I just start to read about it, and I find out that there is Decentraland, that there is a Sandbox, and I was just thinking, I probably I cannot get to that concert, so maybe I can start to build something and maybe just find out how to do that, because I didn't know anything, and I noticed that Sandbox has these tools, and I downloaded the Game Maker and the Vox Edit, and the very next day I was going to drink some beer with my friend Gush here in Lithuania, and I was just intrigued about that tool, and I told about that tool. I talked with Gush that there is this tool. It's very funny. It's not funny, but it's very easy to use. It's not like Blender or something, and I was always wanting to. Gush is very artistic, like he's a sculptor, so he has very good skills on creating things. And I always wanted him to use this wonderful softwares like Blender or any software where you can design something. But he never wanted. And then I showed him the Vox Edit and Game Maker, and he says, this is interesting. And he tried it for a few days. He sent me photos, and he has like mad skills. And then he started to discover I don't know the Discord on Sandbox Discord, and he started to engage in that. And by side, I was just not doing much, but just turning on Vox Edit and trying to figure it out how inverse kinematics worked on the Vox Edit. And yeah, I did that for some time, but then Gush came one day and said, hey, look, there is this project, and we need a map. Maybe you want to try to build a map. And I was, hell yeah, I want to do everything. I don't know what to do, and I can try. What's the worst that can happen? And then I built it for maybe 3 days, and it was a very rough sketch of this mountain, of Misty Mountain. So I will just...
A good rough sketch, I have to say.
it was only the shape. It was all from stone blocks, but basically it had a rough shape, and Gush told me a lot about that there has to be a village somewhere. We talked with Gush about maybe a waterfall, because water, I think, is very cool in Minecraft, and I was well, as I know, maybe we will have floating things in Sandbox, so it just went like an easy way to get there. And yeah, then I started. Bruno liked it, and then I
A
started to
lot.
work on the Pickaxe Master. Yeah, and we will, yeah, and we're building this. We're building this. Yeah.
For quite some time now. Yeah, and you had some experience also in building in Minecraft, right?
Well, yeah, I am very skyblock Minecraft player. So basically, I go to empty map, empty, completely empty, and there is a like survival element in it, and you have to build it all yourself. So yeah.
I think I've seen that game modes. I saw some streams about Minecraft, about those survival, like, can you survive 180 days on this island, on the volcanic islands? And like, there's some streamer, and then they're commenting, and they're inviting people. There's then prizes. I think it will be great to get some sort of, I would not say adaptation, but also version of those type of gameplays into the Sandbox. It will be very, very cool, I have to say. Yeah, and you were saying about the Sandbox Discord, and that's a very important, and thank God that the Sandbox decided to create that. They understood about community and about getting people together. The Discord is pretty much, as you all know, and probably the reason why you've joined Discord, it was because of gaming. Now there might be like a second wave of people that have joined Discord because of crypto, because of other things, but originally Discord was just used by gamers. It was a gamer platform where you could have voice chat, would help you to play together, for example, on MMO RPG, just to do organized raids, or just to do PvP for FPS to get your teams organized. Well, Discord was just a massive tool that you could use to play in guilds and with your friends. It started to develop and started to getting more and more attention to it, and that's actually for myself. Discord, how I got it, it was because I was playing a game, which is, I'm a big One Piece fan, by the way. So I was playing this mobile game, which is a type of gacha type of game, and they just had these league playing mode that you could not. They had guilds and alliance, but you could not do anything with those. They did not have any gameplay for guilds, and because of that, I thought, like, man, this is lacking. Like, we've got tons of guilds, we know each other, people represent the guild, but they cannot do anything without it. So that's where I got my experience into fantasy league making. So I gathered up a couple of, back then it was on Facebook, so I was like gathering some guild leaders to join the fantasy league. It was all free to play, no prizes, just for the fun. And on season 1 we got like 8 guilds, and we did season 1. Then season 2 we got like 16. Season 3 we went like to 30. Season 4 just kept growing and growing and growing. And by the time, hey, yeah, Jimbase, the Yoke here, it's my teammate over there at the gym base on the One Piece game. I still play it. Like, that's a big inspiration for me. I think you should always play other games to get inspirations and just to learn. I don't think no one is born taught, and all the inspiration and all the things you can absorb and learn from other games, it's very useful for you. Just to know that by the time that I was getting overwhelmed and I could not manage the Fantasy League, which we called it the Alliance versus Alliance, we were at season 5 or season 6. Every season was 2 months. We would do 2 months, then stop 1 month, and then 2 months. So I had to quit the moderator team that I had created about on season 5. And when I left, there were about 60. There were more than 60 different alliances, and every alliance has at least a minimum of 20 players. The Discord server had over 1,000 players, And just for a game mod, that was not even official. That was something made by the community. And this serves to show the power of not only the communities, but the Discord as a tool for people to organize and play together. Now, Sandbox did a very good job by capitalizing this tool called Discord, which is, as for myself, that I lived through the ERC times, the internet relay chats, and Mirk, as they call it, I don't know. And there was the channel, the mods, that was super fun early in the internet. I had a great time using Mirk. Did you use Mirk, by the way, Gibbous?
No.
No?
I did not sound familiar for me, what you're talking about that.
Did anyone use Mirk or ERC? I know that there were different mods.
First program that I started to use for communicating through internet was Skype.
Oh, Skype went. Then I remember using Messenger from MSN. That was later on Hotmail.
Yeah, I was still too young, probably.
Then after that, I remember coming High Five, and then from High Five, it appeared Facebook, and then it was that revolution of the Facebook. Back again to the Discord and Sandbox. So Sandbox knew very well the power of communities and people getting together, and that shows how, not only their knowledge and how long they've been doing this as well. So the way that we got all to know, it was actually through Discord. So we went there. I remember I was posting like, hey, this is the Pickaxe Master, we're recruiting team members, we're building a team, like this is the vision, this is the game, this is our goal and our roadmap in terms of delivering, like, hey, what is anyone interested in? I remember seeing Gush post there. He was posting, he was doing back then some sort of, what was they're told? It was like Lumberjack, I think. It was some sort of...
I know he's an Lumberjack, yeah. Actually, it's on OpenSea.
It's on OpenSea, the Lumberjack?
I do not know if it's minted. I do not think that it's minted, but I think
really
he tried it to upload to the OpenSea.
But is it on the Sandbox Marketplace too?
No, not on the Sandbox. I think he only played it OpenSea, that you can import your creations there to other people to see. So yeah, at least I know that it was there. I do not know if it's now here there. Yeah, Lumberjack is looking cool.
Yeah, he had a lot of lumberjacks. I was like, okay, lumberjack and his style, because he had these lumberjacks with a lot of beards, crazy cool hair. I was like, yeah, this is the style like for the dwarves. Like this is the style for it. And I talked with Gush like, hey, this is what it is, the project. This is the plan we have. Like, I really like your designs. Like, you want to join up? It was like, yeah, let's do it. And that's pretty much how everything got kicked off, I would say. And then Gush talked with Gibbous joined. We got also Boss Killer, which was actually the first person I got to know on the Sandbox. And we got to know actually later that we bought the first land on the same day, 1 hour distance from each other. So it's like, okay, we really joined the Sandbox at the same time. And from there, the team just kept expanding. Sid, that I've known from the project that I'm not sure if they still work on the Sandbox, was like, he was managing their server. Everything was super organized, super professional. It's like, yeah, we need someone like you in the Pickaxe Master. He tried in. Then we got MDA that he was posting like he wanted to start. It was like, hey, you know what? We have room here. If you have the drive to learn and to work, it does not matter if you're too well versed. For example, Gibbous, you have not worked that much on the Game Maker when you started, right? So everyone here has pretty much started from scratch, from zero. The only thing that there is in here is room for growth. So everyone got the space like, okay, we're working on this project, and everyone can learn how to use better the tools. Either it's Fox Edit, either it's the Game Maker. And just to show how powerful, if you are in a community and you can meet up with other creators, even if you're not experienced or well-versed, as long as you're doing it together and you're having this synergy and having this group motivation as well, you can all be learning and improving each other by the time that you're creating. And that's how we got it to up to this stage. When we started, we knew nothing about these programs, and look how much we have developed and how much we have learned, and the skills that we got to acquire, it just came from working and over time. And Beasting, welcome. Hey, how you doing? Thank you very much. And on the 30th, it will be just a memorable day. I have to say, 30th of November. It will be forever in my heart. Are you guys still listening to the music? Is it still playing?
I can hear it.
Okay. All right, so help me out, Gibish. What should we go afterwards?
Well, I didn't want to do that. I don't know. We're just building. I can build the structure right here I wanted. Maybe let's change the room a little bit. I try not to show too much. I don't want to spoil too much. So, I don't know. I have this idea that this is now like a box, but we need to make it more like a cave. So, yeah, I will add some blocks to have some more mass, like yeah.
So you break the.
I planned out a little bit of this before. So yeah, I want to make this corner now a little bit full and full, like more blocks right here, and yeah, and just work towards that. We get a rocky looking terrain. Yeah.
So you don't want to give too much beans about what's this space. I think that's
we can give it no problem.
Even the more that we can even show, it will be nothing compared to when everyone is able to play the game for themselves. I think that will be just the true experience. I don't know. I don't think like most tops. What will happen is like they're going through the maps, like, oh, I remember seeing this from the stream, but like it's completely different. For example, I remember seeing pictures of this pickaxe, and then looking at it in first person, like this is completely different. We got Gush here. What is this mountain? Hey Gush, welcome. How you doing? We're just speaking back just a while back about you and how we all met and how everything started here on the Pickaxe Master, and good to have you here. It's not every time that we get your presence. What is this mountain? This is the final part of the mountain. And I think that by seeing that fella there, you can see what's happening. So we're getting this part of the map revamped. We're going to make a very, very hard boss. So again, back to streamers and back to sharing knowledge, we got to learn from different creators and how they were approaching to do bosses. And we just gathered around different types of inputs on how to make one of the hardest bosses possible. It's like, okay, now that we have learned it, let's do it. Let's make one of the hardest bosses possible. So what we want to do, we want to create as a two-step kind of boss. Like you would kill first. First, you have to fight some sort of ghost version or illusion version of the boss. And then only after killing it, you'll actually go to the real boss. And then this boss, we will have some sort of heal over time. And you will throw some magic where it'll be casting more minions again. This way, if you're fighting one-on-one, at least with the game mechanics as it is right now, it's kind of hard. You attack, defend, attack, defend, and goes on. But if you're getting attacked by multiple places and multiple minions or NPCs, it gets much more difficult to do just that because you have to create a different strategy or you'll die. Having a heal over time, it means that you cannot go to the boss, take a bit of HP, die, come back, and then continue from there. When you come back, his health is fully restored. That way you have like, okay, this is not working this way. I have to use a different strategy to get this going. So these are some of the things that we want to do. So boss divided in multi-tiered. So we have like in 2 steps, having spells to cast waves of minions to increase the difficulty, and then have a heal over time. So you cannot just kill it, die, come back, kill a bit more, die, come back, and repeat the process until he's actually dead. So that won't work. If you have more suggestions on how to make it harder, let us know. All right, this is looking cool. And you know what? Let's prepare something cool for all of us here. Let me open here a Google form. A Google form for what? For what? What is this Google form entailing to? Space 2111. And by the way, we got Surudoi Rio here at the chat. Do we have Surudoi Rio? I'm not sure if I remember seeing him today. God damn it, I want to catch Surudoi Rio on chat because I'm going to tell him, like, did you see? It took some time, but we got finally that email. It was sent. Did you all receive the email? The first newsletter that we've been collecting the addresses for so long, and we've been promising one newsletter, and finally it came through. Let us know if you received that email. Okay. Form. I've not forgotten. I have not forgotten. I'm just going to do this little fine-tuning. And here we go. So, must have ended up in spam. God damn it. Spam filters. All right. So what we're going to do in a few minutes is this. To participate in the mining session, type !LFM. You have to fill it out, that Google form, and then closer to the end of the stream, we will be raffling 1 gold pickaxe for you to get a chance to mine here at the Pickaxe Master. It will not be an NFT, it's an in-game item that you get access to unlock the mining functionality over here at the Pickaxe Master. And then we will be like your hands to play the game for you, and in the end you'll receive whatever prizes you get in the game in sand in your wallet. So please type, well, there's not need, it's already the form there, but if it's not, type !LFM and fill it out, that form that's being given away by our helper Nightbot. By the way, Gibas, what type of bots could also be cool to add it here? I know there are some for the Pokemon. I have to say, personally, I don't like that much because it does spam the chat a lot. I've seen some chats with the Pokemon type of functions, like I just get a hard time to read anything that gets written there because it's always filling up with a lot of stuff. Apart from that, what other bot modes that could be added into the streams that are also cool?
Just talking about Pokemons, I was thinking that maybe I will try to find who's that Pokemon.
What do you mean? Who's that Pokemon?
Maybe I don't know if you watched Pokemon, but basically there was an ad section, and before the ad, who's that
Uh-huh.
Pokemon? It asks, like, shows the Pokemon in
Uh-huh.
black. In black, you cannot see the colors, but in just the silhouette of it.
I remember that, those
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
images. Yeah.
So I'm searching for a Twitch plugin to do that, or just
Oh, what's
some.
that Pokemon?
But it's just related to Pokemons. Regarded to the Pickaxe Master, the streams. Actually, I have like rough time finding good extensions. Like I
Oh,
found.
Crafter just choose that Pokemon. I just opened it. Okay, got it. Sorry to interrupt you, Gibbous.
No worries. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have much experience on those extensions. So I actually searched for all of those that Twitch are suggesting, and didn't find that so much fun in those that much. Yeah.
Stream avatars, maybe. Okay, what streams avatars?
It's just I think at the bottom everyone can just walk around and have their own avatar.
Oh, I think I do remember seeing those.
But I might be wrong.
Oh yeah, it's exactly what you're saying. And this is for OBS, I believe. Huh. Can I customize it? Yes. How does it do? Okay. How can I get it? Okay. Oh, there's stuff like boss fights, battle royale.
Indeed. Yeah.
Slots, basketball, duel. Okay. More stuff. Keep sending those tips. I'll be looking at that afterwards. I know that there's some bot that usually from time to time just triggers some sort of message, like even Sandbox has that one, like join the official Discord channel or check it out our Twitter page. Just from time to time, it triggers a random message, sound alerts. Ooh, I'm not sure if I want. I remember seeing who got that. It was someone that had a horn, like there was. I think it was a wet noodle. He was streaming, and then out of nothing, like horns and loud stuff. Look at this. These are some big ass phones here. I don't want to get scared away. Like, huh. What was that? Sound alerts.
Yeah, I was looking into sound alerts, but I cannot use it somehow. I don't know. But I might done just too little research at this time.
Okay, I think we'll have to do some research afterwards as well. I have to say that this is getting very, very composed at this stage. Look at that.
I'm just trying to do as much as I can in one. Whoa. Yeah, and I want this to be.
Oh, I know one that I wanted to put is, for example, every time that we get a follow, how does it make it to appear on the screen or get a sound like Outer Studios has, and just get the name of that person who followed here on the stream?
I think you can do that on Twitch, but to do that through all of the platforms, I'm not sure how to do that.
Basically, what we're saying is that we are some sort of Twitch noobs.
Well, I'm surely.
I've seen some Twitter channels like that's mad professional. They got like all the plugins, everything super dynamic, and just a lot of stuff happening.
Found this interesting website, so it's called Twitch Guru.
Twitch Guru. Okay.
don't know. There is some plugins in there, but most of them are
Locking the
behind
inner
pay,
Twitch.
paid wall. So there are some
Okay.
few free ones, but actually I found that one with who's that Pokemon? So yeah.
I have to check this out. There might be some cool stuff, and maybe it's possible to get some personalized apps. We got Boss Killer. He's on the team. He's a very good programmer, so I would say that the sky is the limit, and time as well is the limit. Some streamers have full jump scare reaction to raids. To raids. Full jump scare reaction. What's that?
That they are scared. They, maybe some sounds, I was watching on, maybe it was Blaze stream or something like that, and there were sound alerts, and some of those sound alerts was like really fast and loud. Yeah, it was very funny.
Did you change the interest, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
That
Then
place is not working out in the best ways, so
you
yeah.
just decided to not this way. Okay.
Yeah, I would decide to. I searched for the best place, and I found that place probably is the best. Yeah.
The raid alert is really loud, and they react by jumping in surprise. Poor streamers, poor fellas. Okay, so I was also thinking we need to cover the entrance with some sort of assets or some rocks. We actually can put some rocks with the tag, and then when we complete the quest, those when I mean rocks, I mean boulders. When the quest is completed, it will destroy these assets that have this tag. So we can put those tags into those boulders, and we can just make like some sort of boulderish part, like it's full of those, and quest complete, we destroy them, and then it's open to enter.
Yeah, it seems.
I was thinking, like, should we put some sort of wooden, for example, that those wooden planks, like it's a covered passage? Like, is it too obvious that there's something there? Should it be like as obvious, like, this feels like I need to do something in here to go over there? Because you can
showing that that once that maybe the player would go check about that place, basically that he saw that there's something fishy about this place, and once he done a certain amount of at a certain stage of the quest, he will maybe go check that place,
because you would be able to see between those planks. So do we want it to be like, oh, I can see through here, there's something that goes beyond, but why cannot go there? So I should complete something first, or just completely blocked out, a lot of boulders, you cannot see anything, and then when you complete the quest, you still have to find it out where it got deleted. And I think having that opinion from everyone would be actually pretty cool to know. What do you think would be best, to have something that you can see from there, and you actually can see it like, okay, I need to go in that direction, but how do I get there? Or do you think that it should be completely obliterated, the entrance? You do not know where it is, and once it gets those blocks gets taken out, you still have to figure it out where it was. So what you go between those two options? Looks like no one got got an opinion on that. How they would like it best. Well, in that case, we'll just do as we fit best. All right, so I think that we've got plenty of time. Let's give it up just a very few minutes of LFM. You can fill it up this form. And when you do it, we'll be raffling one pickaxe, a gold pickaxe, shortly. So if you have not done it yet, please do so. Also, we got a giveaway going on Twitter. All you have to do is follow, retweet, and tag 3 friends. We want, by this way, we'll be doing a giveaway every single day until launch day, which will be on the 30th. So there's 9 days left, so it will be 9 pickaxes. This way, we're making sure that not only some lucky miners get a pickaxe, but that we get the message shared throughout all the Sand fam. Okay, let's see how many responses we got so far. We only got 10 here at the farm. So last call, either you join now or it's going to be closed and you cannot participate. And all right, okay, I just remembered something. This has been quite some time. So, Libesh, before we do go to the mining, we should go through the trailer that we passed on the beginning. I think we should pass it like some sort of halftime. We've got 25 minutes. We do have to give away one pickaxe. Passing the trailer, then getting ready to raid. What do you think?
I didn't get it.
So what do you think we make a pause to play the trailer on that we have did for the NFT drop, and then we raffle the pickaxe, we do some mining action, and then we wrap it up the stream and raid someone.
Of course, yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so before we put it on play, let's just explain. So this is the video that we did as a teaser for the NFT drop. So you got there the quantity, the prizes, and you might notice that we've got scarcity as, for example, 100 out of 1,000. What does that mean? It means that one of 1,000 that were minted, only 100 will be put for sale ever. Everything else will only be obtainable through gameplay, which means that this is a way for you to get early access to the play to earn game features. Otherwise, you'll have to earn yourself to get those pickaxes, to craft them, and then unlock the play to earn features. So let's get tuned for this trailer that we did it for you. I have to break it. I have to put a pause. We put the wrong video. This was the first version.
Really?
We did.
But
yeah.
How did that happen?
We put the wrong version on it because the prices we forgot. There's the 5% Sandbox commission tax, so we had to recalculate all the prices. Sorry. Let's do it again. Did you saw that miner duck in the end? That one will be minted either today, tomorrow, or in 2 days maximum. And you have already hidden one of those in the map, if I'm not mistaken. And by the way, let's add this. Okay. Oh, now I can hear the music back. Perfect. So we already hid one of those miner ducks in the map, but that one we will not show, definitely. Those are top secrets. And as you've noticed, the last one that said Claimable Gold Edition, it's talking about this pickaxe that we have received today from Di Donna, which is an Italian luxury brand. This comes with these parts on the top with gold. It's 10 grams of gold. It comes with the gem that can be either emerald, a ruby, or a sapphire. And then this part is in silver. I don't remember how much silver it was, but we'll put all the technical specs of it on the later on the website. So yeah, that one comes with the NFT version and physical gold version as well. The miner duck, it will be joining the duck family as well. I think it seems like it's getting a tradition here at the Sandbox to get ducks for you to find. I'm still thinking, like, what is Sandbox? What's the end game of the ducks? I'm not sure, but one thing is that we want to be part of it for sure. Would you have any idea, like Gibish? What do you think that they would be making with the ducks?
Maybe, there will be a one center of pool, and you will be able to go in the metaverse to that pool, and you will see all of those ducks, and you will be able to give some bread to it.
Oh, like a duck museum.
Yeah. Well, not. Maybe we will be able to program them like floating around and everything. I don't know.
Oh, imagine they do some sort of Pokemon type of game with the ducks. That would be cool. Getting all the ducks united, you gotta catch them all.
Yeah. I don't know. The duck looks nice though and cute.
I know that Cyber Dragon was working in some sort of type of Pokemon battle system type of game. I've seen a trailer for it like 4 months ago. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's still working on that, but he was working on that for quite some time. I've not seen much. Usually when Cyber Dragon is streaming, I barely get to catch it. I only get to watch the replays. I never get to get him online. But he was working on something very cool like that. Alfdork was also working on a card game that I believe that he got inspired by. I don't remember the name who did it, but there was someone that did it for the Ragnarok Game Jam card game. That was fighting, like, in one hand you would place your characters, your cards. You would summon your minions or your allies, and then you would have to fight, in this case versus a bot. But it would be very, very cool if it was also another person also casting those NPCs to go into battle. So that's one. Imagine that you could cast the ducks, or from that card game. I don't know. It feels like there's tons of possibility in here to build something out of it. And it's time like this, I think, like, goddamn, there's so many cool games that can be built. But it's like, okay, there's not much time to build all of those at the same time. For example, marbles. Everyone plays marbles on stream, and personally, I love it. Gibish, how do you feel about the marbles?
It's cool. It's cool. Though, that racing game is also very cool.
That's also, and one of the things, like, you're playing, but you're not playing. Like, you cannot do anything. You're just playing without touching your keyboard. You're just watching. And having that, for example, marbles games on the Sandbox, I'm positive that someone will come with that version, especially now that we got the physics changed and you got the sliding feature when you get over 31 degrees. I think it's 31 degrees. When you go over 31 degrees, instead of climbing and walking around it, just slide it. So there's plenty of room to make something out of that physics mechanic. just as that. It will, in my opinion, it will be a huge success when someone is actually able to do that type, even if it resembles, it's an alternate version of those marbles.
But my question is always about the copyright.
What copyright? It's a game mechanic. You cannot copyright game mechanics.
Really?
That-
Like with Pokemons?
No, imagine, for example, Magic of the Gathering. What they did copyright, it was the word tap. So, in Magic the Gathering, no one can use the word tap in terms of saying like you have to turn the card, and that's using some sort of power or something like that. So you cannot use that specific word to describe that specific function on a game. But you cannot. Many games use tapping, but they do not use the word tap. So, and I studied this a lot because I come from board games, so I had to study a lot about copyrights of game mechanics. And game mechanics itself, you cannot copyright those. You can copyright very little things about it.
All right, good to know.
Yeah, for example, imagine how many mining games there are, not on Web3, but on Web2 games. Tons. Are they copywriting each other? No, it's a game mechanic. And Pineapple Poodle Pan is saying we need physics bounding boxes that are not cubes in physics items too. As far as I know, when you select gravity, the bounding box gets simplified to cube. I hope that changes soon. I think that the bounding boxes, if you rotate, for example, you can put as the smallest voxel and you would be able to rotate that voxel. So if you keep rotating that voxel, you can create as round as it can be. Well, that will depend. If it's smaller, it will be less round. If it's bigger, you can make a really nice round shaped ball. So those bounding boxes will be into all the tiny...
You mean in Game Maker, not in Vox Edit?
Oh. Well, I think that in the Game Maker, it reads the bounding boxes of the asset. So if the asset, it is like all angled, it should be read like that.
Well, people have to play a bit probably if they want to try that. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting idea.
Roxy Miguel says, I hope they remove the edit logic button.
Mm-hmm. Like,
Nah, well, I'm not sure what you mean with that.
like, you know, if I press this boulder right here and I have this edit logic button.
Oh, so that's when you get it like it has everything already?
Yeah.
Okay. It feels like that sort of edit logic. It's like a barrier between simplified version and complex version.
That's probably too simple.
Probably too simple. Yeah.
On many occasions, it's just too simple. You usually want to use that advanced feature, but I don't know.
Well, I have to click the edit logic every time that I'm using it, so everyone has to do it. So yeah, by removing it probably would make it simpler. Maybe just a toggle that makes it open by default. Yeah, Crafter,
Indeed.
you got a very, very valid point there. Yeah, customizable UI, basically.
Oh, it's too hard. No, customizable UI. It's years of development. It's years of development.
Basically, it's saving your preference. For example, the same toolbar you're using. Every time that you update the game maker, you have to.
Of course, will fix itself. Well, not itself. Someone will have to fix it, but I definitely see that this will be featured in the launched version of the Sandbox.
Oh yeah, you have to give time to have things being built and being developed, and things take time. Yeah,
I think really the most problematic thing is with Polygon integration, with all this wallet integration, and those things I think is urgent. but once we do that, like maybe there will be so many programmers that want to add features to Sandbox that maybe mods will be available, or I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know
that
where's
would be
the
crazy
limit.
cool. Like a user mods, like an open source type of software where you can create and add mods to it.
Yeah.
And Roxy Miguel, I feel your pain. Taking 1 minute to show after you click it, that's a struggle. And by the way, since we're getting all these around, can you show just a little bit of the troll witch?
The troll witch. Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
I feel like you're just giving glimpse of it.
Well, here he is.
Maybe we can show it.
So let me hide this, and go to right here, and again hide that.
Oh yeah, we got the troll witch right here. Goddamn, I love this troll witch so much.
His deep eyes.
Yeah, I think what did we do with the troll witch? So we put this one like with 1 power, 1 defense, and I believe it was 1 magic for the healing properties.
Has power, defense, and magic.
Magic, yep, to get some healing done. I have to say that this is one of my personal favorites from the whole game. It has so many details into it. Gush really outdid himself here. Even those piercings, like goddamn. Yeah. This is definitely one of my personal favorites right here. What? Yeah, man, Gush, this is one of my personal favorites right here. Like, you outdid yourself here. The amount of details in here, just crazy. I feel like this is the type of boss or the type of enemy that could be used throughout many games.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. Also, another tool that I believe that will be crucial for developers, or at least for a chunk of developers, it will be data. We got to know, for example, when we're playing and we get a logic that's not working as intended and it gets broken. There's no log feature to know, like, okay, where did it get broken? Why is it getting broken? Having those type of tools, it will just not only speed it up, but also will create it will be easier to fix things, so you can make more complicated, because the way you can actually see what's working and what's not working, having those tools will just be much easier. And then I'm not sure when the game goes live, for example, on alpha season, games that are on alpha season, if they have some sort of back end where they can actually see or monitorize what type of actions the player are doing, where they're going the most, where they spend most, what's the type of quest they play the most, where they're clicking. And I don't know if Panda Pops is still here, and maybe she can give some sort of highlight for everyone that's working, and maybe when we get to publish on lands, and if there's going to be any sort of tools that creators will have to track down the metrics and get data, so they can also improve their game. I know that this seems like just a tech word, data, or it could resemble to cookies, but in terms of game building, game mechanics, everyone uses data. Like, it doesn't matter if you're playing World of Warcraft, if you're playing Diablo, they're gathering your data so they can track down your activities. So with that, they can build a better experience. They can learn from the player what they're doing, and what, just through reading that data, they know, like, okay, this is the most favorite function of a game, because this is the most played mode of the game. And that way they can develop more that game mode that everyone likes, because they have access to that information. So I'm kind of curious if there's going to be some sort of tools also that will provide this information, like, okay, what's working, what's not working. Maybe people are spending a lot of time in a function or a feature that actually it's not played at all. It does not bring more fun or more enjoyment. But maybe that other small mini game that you have on the map, it's like, this is my preferred type of game. And it's being neglected because we don't have the data to show us like, hey, this minigame you built, it's the one that everyone loves, everyone's playing. Maybe you should pay more attention to this.
I think, when they have the alpha, they can see how much people done that quest. So
Sandbox does, yeah. I'm pretty sure that Sandbox has all that data because especially when you're building a brand new economy, which is play to earn. So we got game designers and game economists that did game that were on based on subscription fee. Then we have the free-to-play model that's completely redesigned the economy again. And then you had the game economists to have to think, how do you create a sustainable game in the long term with a type of free-to-play? Now we get to play to earn, which is brand new. And the game economists are like, we don't know yet how this will work. And there's all of them, they are studying, they're making tests right now on how to make this the best economy for a game, like you do in every other games. When the first free-to-play games appeared, they had a lot of issues. They had a lot of things that need to be fixed, that need to be corrected. For example, there's a very known one, which was about the gold in Minecraft. In World of Warcraft. So the gold was getting exploited, and people were getting massive amounts of it, and they had to rebalance the economy. And they did rebalance the economy like many times. They not only did it once. An economy, it's like some sort of living being as well. It has its own way to function. Yeah. It's not something static. Like you design, it's working, now you do not work, or you do not touch it again. It does not work like that. It does evolve. Maybe an economy works for 100,000 people, but when you get 1 million people, maybe there's some parts of it that start to not function as properly because scalability, it was not tested to be as big, and then we have to redesign it again. And the same is happening with play to earn. So Sandbox is also learning. So I saw like a lot of people that were getting mad with alpha season, the leaderboards. Like, man, Sandbox is giving away free prizes. It's not the perfect system. They're the first ones to admit that they're learning. So anything else that comes from it is just like, hey, this is a bonus. Like, it's a game. You should be playing it for fun. If you're playing it for money, you're doing it for the wrong seasons. And you're giving away if they have to take more time to study what's happening, to discover, for example, cheaters, to scammers, or people that are rigging the system. They should be allowed to take that time to get the system perfected, because that will be the future of tomorrow. You want to get that system as fine-tuned as possible. So I do not understand quite, like sometimes when I'm opening Twitter and I see some feedback about Alpha Season 3, I'm just like, I don't truly understand like where this is coming from. It's just Sandbox is being quite generous into giving all these prizes, and people are super mad about it because they were just playing it just to get the rewards, grinding. But this is a game. Anyway, those data will be, for example, they said that the most played experience, I remember seeing this directly from the Vengeance Sevenfold Twitter, and he was saying that their experience on Alpha Season 3, it was the most visited. They got 350,000 players throughout Alpha Season 3, which is a lot of people. For a game that's on development, that's on alpha stage, it's not beta, it's not final, there's already mini games, let's call it. Like if Sandbox is the full game, then every experience is a mini game. The Pickaxe Master is a mini game. We got the top one with 30 and 50,000. That's almost 500,000 users. That's a lot of people for a game that's not even on mobile, on any other console. It's just at an alpha stage on the computer, at PC and Mac. So for that, in terms of growing, I'm pretty sure they have a lot of metrics when it comes to scalability, because they want to get the game open into all of these platforms, which means there's going to be millions and millions of players onboarding into it. And to have those millions of players, you want to be sure that by the time that it's available in all these platforms, the game economy is as stable and as tested as possibly it can be. And I'm pretty sure that they're doing a lot of research to get this as best as possible. By the way, we still have to fix that asset, but we'll do it afterwards. We cannot see those lights coming out up and down from it. But yeah, tools, game economy design, data, I'm very into that stuff. It's very cool stuff. Very cool things to learn, I have to say. And I'm going to suggest this because I do listen to these guys a lot of times, which is a podcast. And it's a very, very, very good podcast. If you're into game making, it does not matter if it's Web3, Web2, actually does not matter at all. But if you do like to listen and to learn something, these guys here at UserWise, they have the Mastering Retention podcasts, which I personally love it. I always listen to those podcasts whenever I'm driving. So instead of listening to music, I'm listening to podcasts. I'm just taking that time, the drive time, to learn something. I'm making it as a time that I'm just moving myself from point A to point B into a time that I'm actually learning something. So to not waste any minutes of my day. And I found out that these podcasts, they bring people from very different types of backgrounds. They have people that come from mobile gaming, that come from casino gaming, that come from blockchain gaming. They have from first-person shooter, RPG, casual games. There's just so many different type of creators there. And you can see visions of things that work for one genre and other genre, and you just can collect all of that information and see what fits best into what you're creating. And personally, I would recommend these podcasts for you to listen. They already have over 100 episodes. I think they'll deliver one episode per week, if I'm not mistaken. So they have been doing this for 2 years now. And that's it. Take a look at it. There's a lot of information there and a lot of cool things that can be learned. Gibbage, by the way, did you actually got the chance to listen to one of those? I remember I shared
Not
that
yet.
one.
Not yet.
Very, very good content there. Oh, you're going to make a lava waterfall.
I'm looking how it will look.
I see getting some inspirations from the Underground Master contest.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, and by the way, Gibbage, we've been talking, and we are already on the 2 hours. We have not even raffled the pickaxe.
Oh my. All right.
Completely got distracted by the time. So, okay. Let's raffle the pickaxe and wrap up this stream because we have gone over time. We tried to get this into only 2 hours stream. So we've just completely overrun it. Okay. We got 15 answers. I'm going to close up the form now. It's closed. Not accepting anymore. And okay, I want to keep this page. Okay, let's open up now Google. Let me type RNG. And from 1 to 15. Here we go. Also, I need to open up my spreadsheet to take notes of everything that gets mined in the Misty Mountain. It will be a gold pickaxe. Good luck, everyone. I'm going to roll it now. We got number 3. The lucky miner of today, it's number 3. So let me download the responses so I get the correct order that they were submitted. And today's winner is someone that has not mined for quite some time. And it's Go West. Congratulations, fam. You just got yourself a gold pickaxe. And with that gold pickaxe, you can choose any of the mineable blocks to mine. And whatever you mine, or whatever prizes it will drop, they will be sent to you, to your wallet, in Sand later today. Here we go. Hey, Maddox, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Good morning to yourself. Two beautiful miners. You're not seeing only two beautiful miners. You're seeing at least 33 beautiful miners, because this is the view count. I see it from here. Oh, we got someone watching from YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
All right.
I almost
So
did
we
that,
have
but the
a
gold axe
gold-
isn't that strong.
we
So
got a
gold
gold
pickaxe, it has 50 hit points. Do you want to go through what type of blocks they can mine with it?
They can mine all of the 5 blocks, so it's sand, dirt, clay, gravel, and stone. And they remove 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 health points from your pickaxe. Stone being the 5 hit points, and sand being the 1 hit point, and the others in between. And we have 50 health with the gold pickaxe. So we can mine 10 sand, 10 stone, or we can mine 50 sand. I don't have a calculator right here, but then
Go ahead saying, let's do some clay and then some stone.
let's do
So
some
if
clay.
if it was iron, it would be 25. Clay, it would be 15, 16, and then we would have to mine a dirt because it's not divisible by 3. And if it was gravel, it would be divided by 4, so that would be 12 and a half. So it would be 12 gravel blocks, and it would we would have 2 HP left after that.
So
Yeah.
Go West, let me know when you want to start mine stone.
And by the way, everyone here at the chat, let's send some good luck to Go West. We want to see some nice prizes popping up. Let's see for emerald, let's see for ruby, a diamond, some gold, some silver. I don't know. I just want to see prizes.
I remember we found 1 ruby right here. Let's try it. Though all the blocks are the same, but maybe, quantum
Maybe.
entanglement.
10 clay and then rest stone. Okay.
So we mined.
By the way, you
4.
try to pick it up. Try to pick those up so we don't leave much trash into the game.
Right, we have 3.
4. No surprises. See prizes. It would be even better if it was a sea of prizes. This is reminding of the tongue twist. But yeah, go ahead.
Today I saw a meme. Maybe sand is called because it's between sea and land, so sand. I don't know, but for me, it was like very interesting. We have some silver ore.
Sea prizes. Got a silver ore. That reminds of the tongue twister. And I wanted to make. We don't have a TikTok account because I believe that this is good for TikTok, but maybe Instagram. I don't know. You guys let us know what could be the best format to throw out this challenge. So we did make a twist tongue for the Pickaxe Master, which is pick a pick at the pick and take a pick. And you have to say this very fast. And we want to have you recorded to say this because it will be a funny moment for everyone to watch and to participate. What would be the best platform to throw this? I can't say that even very slow, but you understand. Pick a pick at the pick and take a pick. So pick a pick at the pick a pick a pick. I tried it like, oof, now I'm pro at this. I'll try this like my girlfriend was like, I cannot listen to you, Bruno, anymore. Like you're going pika 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 pika.
I want to see Eminem is trying to some fast those things. I don't know.
Well, Eminem is into NFTs. Maybe if he tries the Pickaxe Master, he goes like, yeah, let's do some rhymes here.
That would be epic. That would be out of this realm.
That would be epic. That would be totally out of this realm. You sound like Pikachu with turrets. Respectfully. I know it sounds funny, don't worry.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And Maddox, how are you doing today, fam? How was your weekend? We still mining clay or already into stone?
Already to stone.
Into stone, okay. Working the new Web 2. What's the new Web 2? Web 3? Oh, as city IT guy. Every city needs an IT guy. We cannot live no longer without an IT guy. So you that's a very honorable. Like people are struggling. People are struggling in the towns because they cannot connect their things. And you're this. I would say that IT guys are the new type of heroes, modern heroes. No window, no but no base. No project list, tasked with bringing an historical city into the future. Ooh, I like that.
So our pickaxe tip has been broken.
It is broken? It's done?
Yep. That's mine. One more.
I've acquired keys to the city. That sounds like an important... Not a fail, Go West. You got some prizes. Let's go to the bank. Let's go to the vault and see what we got. It's not empty.
I'm thinking that route. All right, let's.
And let me also check here leaderboards. You can check the complete leaderboard here and see all the sand prizes that have been given away throughout the mining seasons that we have been doing for 6 months now. And something happened with my connection. But it does still say that you're getting the link.
Let's try to refresh it.
Oh no, now it went to 0. Okay. Let me send a new one real fast. Let me send you one really, really fast. I do have to check what's happening with my internet connection. This has been happening for quite some often.
Yeah, lately it started to happen. Yeah.
I don't know if it's getting winter, it's rainy outside, and that... It sounds like you need an IT guy. Maddox SOS, right here. Okay, sent you a new link. It should be good. So Go West is currently sitting at number 2. Blue Tulip is at first place. It will be kind of hard, I have to say, for Go West to either go to number 3rd or number 1, but we never know. We have to wait and see. Remote desktop stream link.
Oh, right here. All right. I
Here we go,
was
back.
I was thinking, why I not see you? Because I pasted the link, but didn't see the view.
So what did we get in the vault?
We got 1 silver ore.
Well, we got a silver ore. Nicely done. So go as. Not everything has went to waste. You got yourself silver ore. Now I've got here, let me just take notes. Silver ore multiplied by 1, that is worth 0.1 cent, which will be sent later today to your wallet. So congratulations to you. You have ranked a little bit more on the leaderboard. You're still sitting currently at place number 2, which is a very, very good place to be seated at.
So we got teleported.
Oh, we got teleported? I did not watch it. Where did we got teleported?
Once I paste the when I bring the silver ore, I spawned at spawn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's strange.
But my memory should be quite full now, and I'm recording at the same time, so it might be that
Getting those bugs.
something here, but recorded.
And here we go. We got the coin and choop choop. It's ours.
Cool.
All right. Very good. Very good. Everyone, thank you for sticking with us throughout the stream. We got the NFT drop coming on the marketplace on 30th of November, so stay tuned. It will be on a Wednesday, so it will be during a lucky miner season. And again, thank you for sticking out with us. Thank you for joining. I hope that you had fun, and we will see you together again at Wednesday for the lucky miner season. Gibbas, do you want to say some last words before we go offline? Or we rate someone?
Of course. Thank you sticking till the end, and let's see each other next time, fam. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So have a great day yourself. It's Monday, the week has started. Time to accomplish, and let's get building done. So see you soon. Cheers, everyone.
Oh.
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf titans with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?